everybody. It's episode 13. SLPB, the Sensible Living Podcast and Blog. I am your host, as always, Michael McGregor. Well, we are at September 6th, 2019. Weather's going to start changing soon. It's going to start changing real soon. Last week, 2 days ago, it was almost 100 degrees here in Colorado. Memorial Day was about 99 degrees, or Memorial Day, Labor Day was about 100 degrees. And stayed in the upper 90s, 97, 98. It's upper 80s today. Well, we do got a little bit of rain rolling in. Thank God for that. We do So, the fall is right around the corner. For some of you, it's pumpkin spice time. Not for me. Maybe maple bacon time for me. However, we can get a snowstorm at any moment. I'm not kidding you. Colorado's average snowfall is 1.5 inches of snow in September. That could happen next week. Happen the end of the week. Could happen end of the month, middle of the month. We don't know. But we get about 1.5 inches. Weather's kind of wonky, kind of confusing. A lot of people, they'll jump on that whole climate change thing. Oh my God, it's hot in the summer. It's global warming. And it's cold in the winter. It's global warming. Climatic crisis. Okay, whatever, if you say so. I always look at it as a change of seasons. But they come up fast. Boy, do they. So, my question is your vehicle ready for that? Are you ready for that? Your everyday carry, your get-home bag. Is your get-home bag set up for summer? Set up for winter? Is it just an all-year-round bag? If it's a summer get-home bag, you might want to revisit it. I always viewed the change of the seasons, first day spring, first day summer, first day of autumn, first day of winter, is a time to take a look at your get-home bag. Update your food storage in there. You got some bars in there. You know what? Pull them out. Eat them. Get some new ones. Throw them in there. Keep your bars fresh. I don't want to bite into a Quest bar that's 5 years old. Sorry, I'm not in the middle of the apocalypse. I'm enjoying life right now. I'm going to continue and enjoy eating fresh food. Think about it. You don't have to suffer. To a point, maybe that's part of our problem anymore, is we don't suffer enough. Everything's too easy. Everything's too convenient. You walk into a grocery store at 2:30 in the morning, you're not waiting in line for bread. Food's there. Doritos are there. Comfort. Everything's handed to us. Maybe we do need a little more suffering. Maybe we don't. But, change the season. Update your bag. Throw some of those little hot packs, those hot mitts, little bags you crack open. Hot hands, hot feet. Let me tell you, son, I'd like hot feet. Take a couple of those, crack them open, throw them in my socks, boom, walk around. My feet are nice and toasty. I go camping. Wintertime. Gets cold at night. Got my wool socks on. I take some hot hands, drop them right inside my socks. I stay toasty all night. They keep me warm. Nothing worse than getting your feet cold. So, talking about getting your feet cold. This one's to the ladies, or to the gentlemen that like to wear high heels and sandals. If you're wearing sandals to work and high heels, or whatever, some open toe shoe, and while you're at work, blizzard hits. We've got blizzards here in Colorado. We've had 1 inch an hour. That's 4 inches of snow. And it's a wet, nasty snow. It's coming in. By the time your boss turns around and says, you can go home, there's already 7, 8 inches of snow. It's going to take you 3-4 hours to drive home. Now there's a foot of snow. Got your little mini skirt on, your pantyhose. You got your little blazer, because it was kind of nice when you went into work. Got your little high heels and lose control, spin off the side of the road. Uh-oh. You're stuck. It's late. No one's driving down the street. Stuck, no one's driving down. You gonna walk? You gonna get out there and walk in the mini skirt, high heels, little tiny blazer. It's 30 degrees out with a wind chill, say 25. That's on a nice one. What if the wind chill's 10 below? Oh, but I have my car. In my car, nothing ever happens. False sense of security. Put wool socks and winter boots inside your vehicle. Buy an extra pair. Put them in your vehicle. I have a pair of caribou. I have, a pair of Sorel caribous. I've had those things for years. I just change out my inserts. They keep my feet toasty warm. Waterproof. Yes, waterproof. Not water resistant. They are waterproof. I keep them in my truck. Plus, other than that, I'm usually wearing work boots anyways. Those are water resistant. They're not insulated or anything, because I wear them in the summertime. At least I got boots on. Something happens, well, I got my big Arctic Sorels. I got them. I can trudge through some snow and not worry about it. I also keep a hoodie and a fairly heavy-duty jacket. I keep a field jacket. I keep a military field jacket in there. It's got some, it'll keep me warm with that Gore-Tex liner inside. I also keep gloves. I should actually have mittens. Mittens would be a little bit better, but I have gloves, nice winter gloves. I also have leather gloves, so if I have to pull and move and, stuff like that, to work with the tow chain, I'm using my leather gloves. My winter gloves, is if I have to walk a distance, they'll keep my hands warm. I keep a scarf. Yes, that scarf does happen to be a shemagh. I personally like shemaghs. I think they're versatile. I think they're fantastic. I love the shemaghs because I'll tie that baby up, wrap it around my head, pull it around, pull it up. I'll look like a ninja. My face is warm, very warm. Throw on my beanie on top of that. I always have sunglasses. Always. Well, guess what? These sunglasses, my lenses pop out. I'm clear and amber. If it's nighttime, I can pop on the ambers, see a little bit better. Pop on the clear, so I don't have to have my dark ones in. Protects my eyes. Yeah, maybe I want to get if I want to spend a little extra money, I can get maybe some ski goggles. Not necessary, I don't think. I got something to protect my eyes. I have chapstick. That's in my get-home bag. I always have chapstick. That's just in my little, basically my little ditty bag. That's everyday carry. I probably have chapstick in my pocket. So, thinking about the high heels, that goes into the whole category of dress for the weather. Yes, my God, it's amazing. I'll see guys and teenagers, oh, it's a blizzard. I got my shorts on. Why? What are you trying to prove? That you can wear shorts in the winter? You spin off the road, you get stuck, you're going to freeze your ass off. Weather appropriate attire. Your mother is shaking her head at you because you are wearing shorts and sandals in a blizzard. If you wear shorts and sandals during a blizzard, your mother is disappointed in you. Yes, she is. So, have something appropriate in your vehicle in case you have to walk a distance. Think about it. Also, another thing that you should have in your vehicle, have a shovel, little shovel. It doesn't have to be a big one. You cut the handle down. You can get one of those little military e-tools, something like that. Some collapsible, shovel, whatever. Have a little shovel. So if your car gets stuck, maybe you can dig out a little bit of snow around your exhaust pipe. Why would you do that, you ask? Years and years ago, a couple spun out on the road during the blizzard of 82 here in Colorado. We got 24 inches in 24 hours. And that wasn't even counting some of the 6 to 7 foot drifts that we got. Couple spun out, and their car got stuck in the snow, and they put the back end into a snowdrift. Packed the exhaust. Boom, right there. Just covered up. Exhaust couldn't escape. They're sitting in their car keeping warm. Car was backfilling with carbon monoxide. They didn't die of hypothermia or freezing to death. They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. So if you get stuck, the least you can do is get out of your car and dig out an opening around your exhaust pipe so you know that you're not going to die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Most people don't think about little things like that. You need to. Have a blanket. Have a sleeping bag. Have a tow strap. Jumper cables. Maybe even some cat litter. Okay, some of you might drive pickup trucks with a very light bed. You know, I don't know, throw some, we used to throw not cat litter, cement bags, boom, on both of the rear axles by the tires. Lay it down so you're not spinning out, because put a little weight in that back. Pickup truck beds, that ass end is light. It'll spin out. I mean, right here in Recon 2, you know, the back end, there's times it's a little slick. I keep all my tools and stuff in the back now. Locks it down, keeps a little extra weight. Maybe that's why I don't get such good gas mileage anymore. Something to think about. So, other little things. Have water. Have some water. I mean, if it's cold out, you know, maybe the other water might become ice, whatever. You know, you can warm it up. Have a fire starting kit with you. Well, I'm in my car and have a fire starting kit. If you spin out and you get stuck somewhere, you might be able to go out and outside of your car, near your car, you know, 2-3 feet away, set a little fire, have a little tarp, have that heat from that, you know, can basically heat up the air around the car, in the car, and all that, you know. There is a family, I can't remember what they do. They got stuck, ran off the road. They ended up stuffing their tire, a spare tire. They, you know, popped it off the rim, or they had an empty tire or something. They brought it in the back of their Jeep. They packed it full of, you know, stuff, set it on fire, set the stuff inside on fire, the debris, and would burn. Not a big raging fire, no, you know, they're not having a bonfire in their car, but they had this going on in their car. They were trapped for 4 days. They survived on that heat. Plus they had food and stuff like that. I'm not saying have a spare tire so you can have a bonfire in your car or anything, but they survived. Something to think about. So having a winter emergency kit, flares, jumper cables, tow chain, tow strap. Some of us even like to, when we travel, it's not a lot, but having a come along in your car. Some of us, you know, that do 4x4ing and off-road stuff like that, you know, we get stuck, you hook a tire, you know, hook a chain to your vehicle, hook the come along, gives yourself a couple, you know, you can get yourself a foot, couple inches, whatever. You're unstuck. Have a come along in your vehicle. You know how to use this stuff, because if you don't know how to use it, you know, it's worthless. You know? So at least know how to use them, know how to start the flares, know how to start a fire. My God, the amount of men that I'm running into, yes, I know that's going to sound sexist, but the amount of men I'm running into lately that don't even know how to start a basic fire, it's shameful. Same with the ladies. You should know how to start a basic campfire, seriously. If you got kids, start learning them. This is basic stuff that people don't pay attention anymore. They need to know how to start a basic fire, how to create a nice bird's nest, and boom, get that. Even teach them to use flint and steel. You know, flint and steel. How to, you know, you don't have to rub two sticks together, but I mean, my God, you know, teach them how to use a ferrocerium rod, how to get a fire started. Lighters can get wet. They can run out of fluid. Think about these things. It's time we get back to a sensible living. And that's going back to some of the stuff that we used to know back in the 30s and 40s and 50s. The basic stuff we were taught in the Boy Scouts. You know, I went through the Boy Scouts. I did the Boy Scouts. I was never a Girl Scout, so I don't know exactly what they were teaching there. You know, I've heard little girls talk, well, we don't get to learn how to do this. We don't get... Well, my God, why aren't you teaching the girls this stuff? They need to know archery and shooting and fire starting and first aid and all that. I mean, come on, that's not a male thing. That's a human thing. Okay? Oh, he's promoting girls in the Boy Scouts. No, I'm promoting girls in the Scouts, period. You know? If you want to have Boy Scouts, have Boy Scouts. If you want to have Scouts, that's, what do you call that? Bi-gender or whatever. Co-ed. You know, you want to have co-ed Scouts? Have Scouts. I don't care. Other than that, I'm going to get off this rant. But, you know, I'm sorry. Boys and girls need to know both of these things. Plain and simple. If your child is driving a car, we're going to go back to the thing, and well, it'll be tomorrow's show, I believe. It'll be the episode 14, emergency preparedness folder. Basically, we're going to talk about setting up a folder, what to do in an emergency. You know, kind of a what do you call that? A plan of action. You know, folder. Should be in the car with Junior. Junior's driving around in the snow, loses control. Junior, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh, I've been playing with my battery and I've been playing with my phone, my battery's dead, and I forgot my charger. Don't pretend it's never happened to you. It has. I know. It's happened to me in the past. So, they better know what to do. Have emergency phone numbers in there too in that binder. We'll go over that tomorrow. Tomorrow, episode 14 is the emergency binder. So, have that binder in the car. Junior should know how to change a tire, change the oil, change the windshield wiper, change your windshield wiper fluid, know how to check the air in the tires, know how to fill air in the tires. If Junior's driving around, male or female, and they don't know how to do this, take the keys away. Reevaluate your parenting, because you have failed. Sorry to break it to you, but you have. They should know how to do the basics. I don't care how girly your son or daughters are, and you know, I can make it dirty, it's heavy. Tough. You want to drive a car, you take up the responsibility. If your wives don't know how to do it, if your husbands don't know how to do it, you best start learning. You're not living sensibly. Plain and simple. Okay? Know how to set up a tow chain. Because here's the thing. What if you run into someone that doesn't know how to set up a tow chain? And then you're both looking at each other like a bunch of idiots. Well, I could tow you out if I knew how to hook it up. Well, let's hook it up to the bumper. Okay, and he pulls out and your bumper goes flying. You can't just hook it to the bumper. You got to hook it to the frame. Some cars even have tow straps, or tow points you hook into. You know where to find them? Oh, well, I'll just hook it up to the back of my trailer hitch and boom, oh shit, I just ripped my trailer hitch off my truck. I don't know what to do. Come on, people aren't that bright anymore. Know how to hook this up. Know how to hook up your come-along. Know how to use wood logs, 2x4s, around your tires to get you unstuck out of the snow. These are things everyone should know. Okay? Think about your safety. Think about your survival. Think about just wanting to get home safely, because winter is coming. Boom, boom, boom. You need to have those kits in your car. Update them. Make sure everything is, some things do expire. You might as well double check on those. Check to see if, make sure your car that you have has a spare. I've been finding out there's cars being sold now, brand new cars. They don't have a spare. They come with an air compressor and a thing of frickin' tire slime. So, my spare is Fix-A-Flat? Yeah. $50,000 cars coming with Fix-A-Flat. Looking at you, Porsche. So, get your car ready. do your pre-maintenance before winter. Change your antifreeze, stuff like that. Get that stuff going. You want to go into winter with a car that's going to be tip-top, running smooth. You don't want to have problems in the winter time with a car. Make sure that you're paying attention to the weather. Dress appropriately. Have emergency clothes. If this goes for some of the guys that work in offices. You're wearing your nice little penny loafers and all that. You got your nice Oxfords or your brogues. Oh, it's snowing, it's slushy, it's muddy. Ooh. Well, I got my little rubber booties that I put over my nice shoes. Great. 2 feet of snow. You're wearing those nice thin slacks because you're in the nice office that's heated all day. And you got to walk in them. So, have a change of pants. Have a change of clothes in your vehicle so you can stay warm, or change before you go home. Yep, that was me. Oh man, I hated the monkey suit. As soon as I'd run to the bathroom, I'd literally change. And when I worked in the office area, I'd change. I hated that. A couple jobs I had, I couldn't wait to get out of that uniform. They were hideous. Yep, done. I'm into something comfy. All right, so think about that. It is time to start thinking about your winter car prep, your get-home bag for winter prep. Make sure you're going over with your kids and those that are driving what to do in the event of an emergency while driving. And it doesn't have to be a snow emergency. Make sure your first aid kits are up to date. Anything that expires is replaced. And if some things have expired, use them for practice. Know how to do this stuff. Just because you buy some fancy little trinket that's going to make your life easier in the apocalypse, make sure you know how to use it first. If you're not practicing this stuff and you don't know how to use it and how to untie it and how to tie it up properly, you're going to be in a world of hurt. An emergency is not the time to be learning new skills. Okay? Keep that in mind. So with that, I'm going to give you all a good night. Have a great weekend. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. And please remember to subscribe. Hit that little bell in the corner so that you know you can get notifications as soon as there's a new videos. Please make sure to like, share, and comment. I need them. They help. They help the channel grow. Share with your friends. Even if you don't think they'll like it, share it anyways. I want to see my numbers go up. Yes, that's a shameful plug. Yes, I do want to see. I want to reach out. I want more people to gain something from this show, from this podcast. And yes, I know it's a video. Eventually, one of these days, we'll get it. We'll get some podcast stuff actually on Facebook, on Apple Podcasts. But until now, we are a video podcast on YouTube. So once again, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and select the little bell so you are notified. Other than that, I am Michael McGregor, and I am out. Thank you for listening.